Well, Graham, thanks so much. And then I guess one other question I'd like to ask, and maybe for the benefit of Ricardo, what advice, now that you moved on and obviously are driving in the top pro game, what things or guidance would you maybe give him to other young racers in terms of where they are now and where they want to be?
Well, I mean, I think again the biggest thing is that I think you have to be modest. You know, as you kind of jump into like a bigger and bigger pool, I think it's one of those things that there are a lot of drivers out there, and there's always going to be, no matter, unless you're like, you know, someone that's winning all the time in Formula One, like a Michael Schumacher type, there's always going to be someone out there every weekend that has an opportunity to beat you. And the thing is that you know, you can never get in over your head. And I think that even bigger than that is the media. Really, you know, the pressure that they put on you. I mean, during the month of May, I think I did 4,500 interviews, and you know, it's one of those things that after a while it really starts to wear you down, and you just have to be calm and relaxed about that. I mean, that starts to get old after a while, but it's one of those things that, you know, it's part of the job, and everybody's going to try to hype you up as much as they can, but at the end of the day, you need to go out there, you need to do your best, and if you don't, then trust me, you won't be around long. It doesn't matter if you're a Rahal and Andretti. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's you know, the results are what speak for themselves, and everything else comes from there.
Great, thanks so much, Graham, and obviously, you know, continued success in your career, and from my heart, it was such a pleasure to work with you, and once again, what a joy to watch you work. Our next guest, Ricardo Favoretto, hails from São Paulo, Brazil, and I think what's interesting is that he brings a truly international angle to the whole program. Our program, Americas, is one of 3 international programs. There's a Formula BMW Europe and a Formula BMW Asia, and right now they're young competitors, both male and female, from over 40 different countries competing in the programs. Ricardo is 19, correct? This is the second year of his participating in Formula BMW. He's one of our junior drivers. In fact, he would be considered to be the statesman, I think, of our course right now. Last year he finished, 8th overall in the program. And then this year, during testing and the early races, he's been never out of the top 3. A definite contender, a front runner the whole time. He's currently 3rd in our overall point standings. He's obviously coming off a pole at Montreal, as well as a race. We run a 2-race format on the weekend, and Ricardo was fortunate enough to bring one of those race victories home with him in front of the Formula One crowd. Unfortunately, in the second race, he was involved in an incident while leading the race. And it was unfortunate because I think he was well on his way to a second victory. He's truly, you know, when you talk about the passion in motorsports, one of the things I've enjoyed is watching that. And here's a young man that definitely has that. And obviously with his talents, I think we're expecting great things from him. And I think he can do anything that's possible. So if I could ask him to maybe talk for a moment about his maybe experience in getting here. We're obviously going to go back to Brazil at the end of the year, where we support the Formula One race down there, and you know, hopefully he's going to be the hometown favorite. So if you could welcome Ricardo Favoretto.